close to around 3% odd. Let's get in Nimish, who's joining us on D Street Chatter, to fill us in with how he's reading the flows and market setup. Hey Nimish, afternoon.
Hi, afternoon, Nigel. So now another day of consolidation, and the big theme seems to be the lack of participation from the larger institutions. You're seeing this delivery-based volumes going down in the cash market for the last couple of days, and that seemed to be the trend today as well. So again, a bit of a lackluster as far as flows are concerned. The clear sector of the day is consumer names, big move on those stocks in anticipation of some relief in the budget. So that's been a big trigger for those stocks to do well. The other sector which has seen some bit of buying interest is the telecom space. Across telecom stocks, whether it's Vodafone, Bharti Hexacom, as well as Indus Tower, all have seen delivery-based buying, and some bit of interest is back from larger institutions in the telecom sector names. But nevertheless, broadly the feedback is it's lackluster from a volume perspective, and it's a bit of wait and watch ahead of the big budget, which is likely next week.
Nimish, what are you picking up in terms of specific stocks?
Well, the first stock on my list is Zomato, a big downtake on that name on larger volumes as well. In fact, the stock is under pressure after a large block deal. I understand a domestic mutual fund was a big seller, and they've been a large holder in Zomato for a very long time, and now at these levels they're doing some profit booking. So that's the reason why Zomato is under pressure today. The second name is Vascon Engineering, a small stock but big move on that name today, up 12% and a large volumes as well. I understand the mature interest is back, but also there is a strong indication that there could be a corporate development very soon. A potential fundraising in the subsidiary business is what the street is anticipating in Vascon Engineering. The third stock is Indusind Bank. Again, while not much in terms of flows for the last couple of days, but looks like the selling is largely over, and some bit of FI buying has resumed in Indusind Bank at these levels. So that's the reason that stock is under radar. And the last is Techno Electric. Again, while the stock has been consolidating in the last 1 month, but if you look at the 3-month, 6-month chart, it's been a big move. In fact, the stock has doubled in the last 6 months if you look at the chart. But now understand the company is likely to raise funds by QIP very soon. So that's a trigger for Techno Electric.
Okay, all right. Nimish, a quick word on Vedanta. Mr. Agarwal has said enough of dealing with the banks. I want to come to the market and raise some money. The QIP, there was a green shoe option. There's a fair bit of demand, is what I understand. There are some long only as well. They have upsized that QIP from 800 million.
Well, that's the feedback that I've picked up, Nigel, that now the book is upsized to $1 billion. And the key reason for that is there is a very strong demand, not only from domestic mutual funds, but some long-only funds. Even some larger HNIs have participated in the book, is what I understand. And of course, there is some portion of hedge funds as well. So it's a fairly covered book: HNIs, long-only funds, some domestic mutual funds, and some hedge funds as well. So that's the indication that I've picked up, that the size has been now increased from $800 million to $1 billion.
Okay, all right, Nimish, thanks a lot for that. Mr. Agarwal